Hello, kia ora, what a do baby boat. If you're watching this, you've obviously purchased my coaching, and you're gonna be getting this dank ass guide that will be teaching you the fundamentals, the ins and outs, and everything that I've learned in regards to being a challenger jungle. For those of you who don't know, I reached jungle challenger with jungle specifically with the champions Kha'Zix, Lee Sin, and Vi and Evelyn at a specific time. And I also was a ranked fives challenger jungler. Me and my old coach, we had a team going, and I was a jungler, and we reached challenger ranked fives in that. And this cheat sheet that I'm giving you it's honestly the cream of the crop. It's the whipped cream on top. Okay, it's the best. It's the golden nuggets. It's everything that I know that will make you a great jungler. And like I said, this information took me to Challenger, so it should improve your gameplay. Like if you implement this shit into your gameplay, it should improve your gameplay. Okay, this video guide that I'm going to be doing for you is essentially just it's a video version of the information. Plus, I get to talk about things that I can't necessarily articulate in the guide. Okay, I can't articulate with words. There's just some things that need to be said or seen, and which is why I'm doing these video guides. So let's start from the top. And here I'm just talking about my story, how I've watched the best junglers in the world. I've honestly done so much. I've put in so much effort into this game, and specifically with analyzing the best players in the world, the best Korean solo queue players, the best professional Korean junglers, all that shit. And I have extracted as much information from them as possible, and yeah, that's the creation of this guide. So that's exactly what I say here, and then here I say you have to watch the video guide because there's just some things that I can't talk about, that I can't articulate in text. And I also advise you to watch the Diamond full gameplay analysis videos that I've included in the Challenger Jungler resource list. So this is pretty much just a few games that I played, and I just completely carried the shit out of from the jungling perspective. And I analyze it like in depth. And this information, these full gameplay analysis videos are only available to you, to whoever's watching this video, okay? They're not available to anyone else. I haven't shared them with anyone on my YouTube channel. I haven't shared them with anyone in real life. This information is only available to you. It's so much easier to see this type of information in action compared to reading it on a guide. What I suggest you do is take the following step-by-step guide and focus on one concept at a time. And then once you've gathered the information you need to improve from this guide and the videos, then refer to the implementation process guide that I'm going to be including. I'm going to be sending you to help implement this gameplay. So the one thing that I want to talk on really quickly is this. Once you go through, once you read this guide and watch this guide and you start having the information, you should be analyzing specific points of your gameplay that you don't, that you're fucking up on. For example, you might know that you're bad at setting a strategy before the game starts. You don't have a plan of what you should be doing, how the flow of the game is going to work out before the game starts. And if that's something you struggle with, you should work on that and that alone for a specific period of time. Once you have gotten better at it and once you have sussed that side of things, you move on to how to gank, or you move on to how to, counter gank, or how to ward for your laners and all this other shit. All I'm trying to say is that break down the concepts of jungling, which is included in this guide, stuff like ganking, how to gank, jungle pathing, blah, blah, blah. Understand which part you are suffering in, like what concepts you are bad at, and then work on those for a specific period of time in that alone, and then move on to the next one, okay? In this particular guide, I'll be going through things like such as the snowball, win condition strategy, matchups. So this is stuff before the game happens. If you're watching this is really important, okay? The snowball is such an important analogy, and I'm going to be talking about it like heavily throughout my Diamond Jungle replay analysis videos and also in this guide. Okay, so you should really pay attention to the snowball. And then the other thing you'll know, so jungling fundamentals is like how to gank, jungle pathing, counter jungling, blah, 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 objective control, crucial questions you should be asking yourself. It's pretty much the mechanics, but the thing that you need to pay the most attention to is this. Out of this whole guide, the most important stuff other than the snowball is this stuff right here. And it's not mechanical stuff. It's not how to gank, it's not how to do this, how to counter gank, these specific tactics. This shit right here is strategy. And the reason why strategy is so important for a jungler is because jungle is a strategy role. It's a strategic role. It's not a mechanical role. You may play champions which are mechanical, such as Nidalee, Elise, or Lee Sin, especially Lee Sin. But it's not a mechanical role. Jungle is all about being at the right place at the right time, showing up to fights, knowing how to play to your strategy, playing to your strengths, outplaying the enemy jungle in certain ways, such as, shutting him down through wards, making sure he doesn't gank your lanes, going for counter ganks, blah blah blah. So also like stuff like having a strategy of should you pressure early or scale late, stuff like that. So if you're watching this video, I highly recommend the two most important, actually let's go three most important things if you want to win games as a jungler is paying attention to the snowball, okay, these mindsets here, and the challenger jungling video resource sheet, okay. Especially the Diamond gameplay analysis videos. This is the stuff, the cream of the crop, the information that you need to get better, okay? So continue throughout the guide. The video introduction will be throughout, like at the start of everything, just under here. I haven't put it in here yet because I'm still editing the guide, but yeah. If you have any questions, just message me here. Hope you enjoyed the guide, and I'll see you on the next video.